Ant-Man, 2015, the Marvel Universe's smallest hero. Introduction. Ant-Man, directed by Peyton Reed, is the 12th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and a refreshing change of pace from the more epic, universe-threatening narratives of its predecessors. Released in 2015, the film introduces audiences to Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, a petty thief who becomes a superhero with the help of advanced shrinking technology. With its blend of humor, action, and a unique perspective on superhero storytelling, Ant-Man stands out as a charming and inventive addition to the MCU. Ant-Man not only expands the MCU's roster of heroes but also explores themes of redemption, family, and the concept of heroism on a smaller scale. Despite its relatively modest scope compared to the grandiose events of films like Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man effectively combines heart and humor with thrilling action sequences. Plot overview. The film begins with a prologue set in 1989, where Drive Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas, a scientist and former SHIELD agent, discovers that his experimental shrinking technology, known as the Pym particles, is being stolen by his former protege, Darren Cross, Corey Stoll. Pym resigns from SHIELD and retreats into obscurity, fearing that his technology could be used for nefarious purposes. Fast forward to the present day, and Scott Lang, Paul Rudd, is released from prison after serving time for a nonviolent theft. Lang, a skilled thief and loving father to his young daughter Cassie, Abby Ryder Fortson, struggles to find legitimate work and is determined to turn his life around. In a twist of fate, Lang stumbles upon the Ant-Man suit, which Pym has hidden in a secret safe. The suit allows the wearer to shrink to the size of an ant while retaining human strength. Pym, who has been watching Lang and believes he has the right qualities for the job, recruits him to become the new Ant-Man. Lang's training with Pym is complicated by the presence of Pym's estranged daughter, Hope Van Dyne, Evangeline Lilly, who harbors her own agenda. She is skeptical of Lang's ability to take on the mantle of Ant-Man and harbors resentment towards her father for not revealing the truth about her mother's disappearance. Her mother, Janet Van Dyne, was the original Wasp and was lost during a mission involving the shrinking technology. The central conflict arises when Darren Cross, now the CEO of Pym Technologies, develops his own version of the shrinking technology called the Yellowjacket suit. Cross plans to sell the technology to the highest bidder, potentially putting the entire world at risk. With the Yellowjacket suit, Cross aims to create an army of miniature soldiers, posing a grave threat to global security. Pym, Lang, and Hope band together to stop Cross's nefarious plans. They execute a series of heists and infiltrations to sabotage Cross's operation and prevent the technology from falling into the wrong hands. Lang must master the Ant-Man suit and work with a colony of ants to achieve his mission. The film culminates in a dramatic battle at Cross's headquarters, where Lang, in his Ant-Man guise, faces off against Cross in a climactic showdown. Using his shrinking abilities and teamwork with the ants, Lang manages to thwart Cross's plan and save the day. The battle also includes a thrilling sequence in which Lang and Cross fight aboard a miniature toy train set, showcasing the film's creative approach to action sequences. In the end, Lang's heroism earns him the respect and trust of both Pym and Hope. He reconciles with his ex-wife Maggie, Judy Greer, and reaffirms his commitment to being a good father to Cassie. The film also sets the stage for future developments in the MCU, hinting at potential crossovers and the continuation of the Ant-Man story. In the post-credits scene, Lang visits the Avengers compound and meets Steve Rogers, Captain America, and Sam Wilson, Falcon. This scene teases Lang's involvement in future MCU events and hints at the crossover with other Avengers, setting up connections for subsequent films. Key characters: Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. Scott is a charming and relatable protagonist who evolves from a small-time thief into a superhero. His journey of redemption, driven by his love for his daughter and his desire to do the right thing, forms the emotional core of the film. Paul Rudd's comedic timing and everyman charm bring a unique flavor to the character. Hank Pym, Michael Douglas. Hank Pym is the original Ant-Man and the scientist behind the Pym particles. His experience and wisdom, combined with a sense of responsibility, make him a crucial mentor figure for Scott Lang. Pym's complex relationship with his daughter and his past mistakes add depth to his character. Hope Van Dyne, Evangeline Lilly. Hope is Pym's daughter and a skilled fighter in her own right. Her character's arc involves reconciling with her father and coming to terms with the legacy of her mother, Janet Van Dyne. Hope's eventual transition into the role of the Wasp, which is set up for future films, highlights her significant role in the MCU. Darren Cross, Yellowjacket. Corey Stoll. Cross is the film's primary antagonist, driven by ambition and a desire to surpass Pym. His transformation into Yellowjacket and his plans to weaponize the shrinking technology pose a major threat to the world. Cross's character represents the dark side of scientific progress when ethical considerations are ignored. Luis, Michael Pena. Luis is Scott Lang's friend and fellow ex-con, who provides comic relief and plays a crucial role in helping Lang with his heists. Pena's performance adds a humorous element to the film, and his storytelling scenes are particularly memorable for their comedic impact. Cassie Lang, Abby Ryder Fortson. Cassie is Scott Lang's young daughter and a driving force behind his desire to turn his life around. Her relationship with Scott adds emotional depth to his character and underscores his motivations. Janet Van Dyne, Hayley Atwell. Janet, the original Wasp, is a significant character whose disappearance is a key plot point, although her role is primarily in flashbacks and references. Her legacy influences the story and sets up future developments. Themes: redemption and personal growth. Scott Lang's journey from a small-time thief to a superhero highlights themes of redemption and personal growth. His transformation is driven by his desire to be a better father and make amends for his past mistakes. Legacy and mentorship. The film explores the legacy of Hank Pym and the impact of his technology. The mentor-mentee relationship between Pym and Lang, as well as the unresolved issues between Pym and Hope, underscore the importance of passing on knowledge and resolving past conflicts. Family and responsibility. The theme of family is central to the film, with Scott's relationship with his daughter being a primary motivator for his actions. The film also touches on the responsibilities that come with great power, both in terms of using the technology wisely and the ethical implications of its use. Heroism on a smaller scale. Unlike the larger-than-life heroes of the MCU, Ant-Man focuses on heroism from a more grounded perspective. The film's creative approach to action sequences and the concept of a superhero who operates on a miniature scale highlight the diversity of superhero storytelling. Production and visual effects. Direction by Peyton Reed. Peyton Reed's direction provides a balance of humor, heart, and action, creating a unique entry in the MCU. His approach to blending comedy with superhero elements ensures that Ant-Man stands out from other films in the franchise. Visual effects. The film's visual effects, particularly the shrinking and enlarging sequences, are a highlight. The CGI work is innovative, bringing the concept of a superhero who can change size to life in a visually engaging manner. The miniature battles, especially those involving ants, showcase the film's creativity. Soundtrack and score. The film's score, composed by Christoph Beck, complements the action and comedic elements. The soundtrack enhances the film's overall tone and adds to the excitement of the superhero action. Reception and impact. Ant-Man was well received by both critics and audiences, praised for its humor, originality, and Paul Rudd's performance. The film grossed over $519 million worldwide, making it a commercial success. Critics appreciated the film's ability to deliver a superhero story with a lighter tone and a fresh perspective. The film's impact on the MCU includes expanding the roster of heroes and introducing the concept of shrinking technology as a significant plot element. The character of Scott Lang and the introduction of the Ant-Man suit add new dimensions to the MCU's storytelling. Legacy. Ant-Man has left a lasting legacy within the MCU, demonstrating that superhero films can explore diverse and unconventional themes. The film's success paved the way for the continuation of Scott Lang's story in Ant-Man and the Wasp and future MCU films. The creative approach to the superhero genre, combined with its humor and heart, has made Ant-Man a beloved entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Conclusion. Ant-Man is a refreshing and inventive addition to the MCU, blending humor, action, and emotional depth in a unique way. The film's exploration of redemption, family, and heroism on a smaller scale sets it apart from other superhero films. With its charming protagonist, creative visual effects, and engaging storytelling, Ant-Man stands as a testament to the MCU's ability to offer diverse and compelling narratives within the superhero genre.